Hi, it's Kindra and I turned 20 today. And I thought it would be a good idea to film 20 things I have learned in 20 years. But I have been craving for a cheesecake for so long now, so let's grab one. Should I get pokey? I don't know. Cheesecake who? Pinapasok ko sa backyard. Init man! Hello again, it's me, Kindra, and I'm now back in my room. I got my cheesecake and I hung out with my mom. She made sinigang. Oh my gosh, it's so good. She made salmon sinigang, which is nice. I appreciate that about her. And anyway, here are the 20 things I have learned in 20 years. Dang, I'm 20 years old. Number 1, don't chase people. Attract them instead. The people who should be in your life will be. You know, maybe they just entered your life for XP points or not. I remember when I was 17, I asked my brother Kevin if I could date people during that age. And he told me, just work on improving yourself and knowing your self-worth. Because if you do that, you will attract like-minded people. Number 2, set boundaries. And you deserve to have your boundaries respected. Always remember that. Number 3, don't say I love you to people after a week of talking with them. You want me to repeat that? Don't say I love you to people after a week of talking with them. Bro, your attachment issues are showing. I'm talking to myself, by the way. Number 4, guard your heart, but do not forget to guard their hearts as well. I got this advice from my Ate Isay, and I think this is the best advice I've ever gotten about love. You know, it will feel nice to do relationship things with another person, but if you do not have the intentions of being in a relationship with them, then you'll only end up hurting yourself. You'll end up hurting the other person or hurting each other. You know, it is better to be clear with your intentions right from the start. Also, believe in red flags. Bro, are you blind? The red flags are right in front of you. Number 5, invest in your support groups. I said this in my previous video. They are there to help. And it's really nice to have somebody to fall back on when life goes downhill. Number 6, learn to listen for advice from the right people. Because some people say things out of spite, and I have to tell you, it's totally okay to not take their advice, especially if you think or if you know that it's not a good life decision. My brother messaged me this before. He told me, superficial people are quick to criticize you when you make mistakes. And they are also quick to take credit for your successes. So fuck them. Number 7, give empathy to the right people. Prioritize being safe over being kind.
And be a bitch if you have to. Thank you.
Number 8, spend lots of time with your family and friends. I think time is the best gift you can give to people. And I know we're in a pandemic and sometimes you can't hang out with people, or sometimes, as for me, my friends are in another country, and so just FaceTime them or call them through Zoom. I don't know. Just spend time with them. Make memories. Number 9, listen to others. Even to the dull and ignorant. They too have their story. Amidst the differences of values and beliefs, learn to have an open mind and listen to understand. Jimmy's here, so it's pretty chill. Number 10, get your driver's license. Stop jamming to Olivia Rodrigo's song without getting a license. No, I'm just kidding. But still, it's really fun to drive, and I think it's another form of freedom too. Also, I think a lot more opportunities opened up to me ever since I started driving, or ever since I got my license. Number 11, budget your money. A good advice my financial mentor or Kuya Jed gave me is to set aside money for emergency funds and savings first, then pay your bills, and if there's money left, just buy anything you want. It's yours. Number 12, read books and take advantage of the internet. Books are fun. I just realized this year because I'm not a reader. I don't like reading at all. If you show me a block of text, I'll be like, no, I'm sleepy. But also, I learned this year that it's fun to read as long as you find a material that you enjoy reading, if that makes sense. But yeah, there's so much you can learn from other people's experiences, from these authors, and so much wisdom too. Also, take advantage of the internet. There's so many free resources or cheaper resources out there, and you can learn a lot from them. Number 13, there is no such thing as a stupid question. Growing up, I don't like asking questions because I feel like, oh no, it's dumb. But as long as it comes from a place of curiosity, then go ahead. But if you're just being an asshole about it, then just shut up. Number 14, sleep. I am very sleep deprived and I think I'm not the best person to listen to, but I learned this from this book, Essentialism. It says, protect the greatest asset, which is you, and learn to listen to what your body needs. Number 15, document your life. Overshare on your journal. It's such a good idea. Also, I really like the idea of Instagram stories. Also, you can look back on them through the archives, which is really cool. Number 16, quitting is for winners. Learning to quit on strategies that don't work anymore for you is also a great skill to have. Number 17, you are where you are right now because you have to be here. Most of the time, life may not make sense, but looking back like 2 years ago or a year ago, I realized I needed that experience to get where I am right now. Number 18, pause. I know we live in a fast-paced world, but it's also great to take breaks. Reward yourself, bro. Just breathe. Number 19, be gentle with yourself. Give the same love you give to other people to yourself as well. Lastly, number 20, God answers prayers in 3 ways. One is yes, a no, and a wait. And he just really has greater plans for you. And based from experience, if you get what you've been praying for years now or months, the more you give importance to it, and the more you don't take it for granted, and the more gratitude you have. Dang, I'm 20! I hope you learned a lot from that. And life's fun. There's so many things to learn. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you guys for watching. See you on my next one. Goodbye. I love you. Yeah, the closest I'll ever be to drinking liquor legally.